What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing well, man. Y'all staying safe out here. About to spit some knowledge and wisdom to you. You know, Spiritual J coming back at you. So I don't know if y'all familiar with this game. I don't know if y'all familiar with it, because this is my favorite game growing up, man. I don't know why I stuck with this game so hard. You know, they made about 5 of them. They even made a remaster one, but this particular one stuck with me so hard. All throughout my childhood, even now growing up, I still play the game. But even though I don't have a system, I still I got family members who got the game. I go over there and play it and stuff. But God of War. I don't know if y'all familiar with God of War. I don't know if y'all know about that game, or if you do know about it, I'm going to spit some knowledge about that game. And God of War is very, this stuff that you playing nowadays, this stuff, these movies and shows that you seeing on TV and stuff, there's messages in them. There's messages in these movies and shows. But that's only if you got the spiritual eyes to see. Do you have the spiritual eyes to see the messages? Now, God of War. Why is it called that? See, many people want to just talk about God and want to say, oh, he just this loving God. He's so loving. He don't come at you like that. He don't, do all that. He don't, he not a man to do some evil and stuff. But let me just say this. In the Bible, it says that God create evil. He says, I create evil and I create darkness. Now let me explain it. Did the Most High really create evil though? No. He didn't really create evil. God is not evil. Okay? When he says that he create darkness and he create evil, well, first of all, when he create darkness, we're all going to go through storms, people. You're going to go through a storm, whether you like it, if you like it or not. You're going to go through a storm. You're going to have some stuff happen to you in your life. That's just life. Everybody think that life's supposed to be on peaches and cream. It's not like that. It's not like that. Everybody's going to go through something. And this thing, about this, when he said that he create evil, he's saying that he allows stuff to happen. He brings up events to happen. He brings up events to happen for his plan. It's his will to let it happen. That's why he says that he create evil, because he allows stuff to happen to you. He allows it. If it's something evil, he allows it to happen to you. Because he's in charge. He says what goes on and what doesn't go on. Yes, he allows it. But see, God of War. Listen to it. God of War. We're in a war, people. A spiritual battle and stuff. We're in a war. This is a war. A war for the mind. A war for your mind. But God of War, he is a God of War. Okay? Now in the game, right? You would see Kratos, Zeus, Hades, Hermes. I don't know if his name Hermes or something. You got the guy who can run fast. You got the guy who's in water. That's why they say water spirits. That's that guy who come out the water and stuff. You got Hercules. You got all other stuff. All other them other people that he fights. It's about 5 of them. Now we all know who Hades is, right? We all know who Hades is. The devil. That's why God says that. He says that I hold the keys to Hades. He holds the keys to Hades. Okay? Now, let's talk about Hades. Now, in God of War, you will see that Hades got these two chains, all right, that you fight him with. Those chains, what is he doing to Kratos, to the player that you're playing as? What is he trying to do to you? Take your soul. His mission when you fighting Hades in a game, he's coming for you. He wants your soul. Okay? And when you defeat him, what happens after you defeat him in that dark cave? All these souls come out of him. All those lost souls come out of him. You see that? That's the devil. The devil wants your soul. He fights you for your soul. And if he can take your soul, he got you. He won. You see that? So after you fight, so when you're fighting him, you gotta he takes these things and he throws his chains at you. Those chains hook onto you, and your soul tries to come out of you. But you gotta keep tapping that I think it's the X button, where you gotta take your soul back. This is real stuff, people. This is the actual life. The devil wants your soul, but you gotta fight him. It's a war going on every day. It's a war. All right, now look at Zeus. Okay, Zeus. He's basically known as the main character, and they supposedly had to have him as God. But picture something, okay? Picture something. Zeus. It's a big white muscular man with long hair. Big white muscular man with long hair. Trying to portray himself as the king of all that. Okay? A fake image of God. That's you. You're playing as Kratos, fighting Zeus, fighting that fake image, that fake God, who tried to portray himself as God. But you're playing as Kratos, as the main character. You gotta fight all these different guys. All those guys that you're fighting, all 5 of them are enemies to the Most High. So you gotta fight all of them. That main character, Zeus, that is a false image. What do you see in this life nowadays? People got this false image of Jesus. That fake image. A white man on the cross. First of all, how do you know that he was white? How do you know that? Oh, let me wake you up some more. Where do you think racism actually came from? Why do you think that some white people, not all, and it's not even just white people that's racist to African Americans, to black people. It's not just white people who's racist to us. You got all types of races that's racist to each other. Everybody freaking racist to each other. But why do you think that though? Because see, this is where my opinion coming at. Where this is just what I think. You can disagree with me all you want. It's all right. But I think racism, they actually, most white people are racist to us because they could not accept the fact that Jesus actually had color to him. They couldn't accept the fact about that he actually had some color to him. So now look, they try to portray Jesus to be white. They try to portray him to be. They try to portray everybody in the Bible to be white. Well, in reality, we don't know what color he was. But see, most people are just running with that just because. And not doing no studying, not thinking outside the box about stuff. They're just running with it. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Because I think that they cannot accept the fact that Jesus actually had color to him. That God actually had some color to him. They cannot accept the fact about that. So what do? They go and create this false image to get people believing that that's actually what Christ looked like. That man right there with a long beard and long hair and a white man. Come on now, y'all, wake up. And in God of War, he's fighting against all the enemies to the actual Most High. That's an enemy to God. That false image. Wake up. Wake up, y'all. That false image is a disgrace to the Most High. Hades, the devil, false image. All those other three guys that you gotta fight in it, those are all enemies to the Most High. Because most people are suffering with idolatry in this life right now. They put idols in front of God. That dude who can run fast. You know? Could that be the one where somebody whose feet that's quick to sin? Could it be that? I don't know. That's just my opinion for that one. I'm not sure about those other three, but all I know is that people worship other gods. Those guys that you gotta fight in that game, those are people that other people worship. Those are false gods that other people worshiping. You know? How many people out here actually worship Satan? How many? But man, think about that, y'all. Think about it. There's people out here who's worshiping other gods other than the Most High. You know? Think about it. You fighting Hercules, a big muscular dude, big dude. Could that be David and Goliath? Could that be David and Goliath? David was known as short in the Bible. They said that David was short. And Goliath was what? Big. He's a big dude. Probably the biggest dude out there. Did nobody want to go up against him? But what happened? David went up against him and defeated him. Look at what God of War. He go up against Hercules. Can nobody else defeat Hercules? But what happened? When Kratos went up against him, Kratos looked like a freaking ant compared to Hercules. But what happened? Defeated him. Think about that, y'all. And who was Kratos in the game? The son. They say he's the son of Zeus. His son. Think about that. That false image. That's a false image, man. Y'all, the bottom line of that game, we supposed to be going up against the devil. Not playing a part of him, with him. Not being on his side. We're supposed to be going up against that false image of Christ. We're supposed to be going up against all these false gods. These games have messages in it, y'all. Pay attention. Wake up. So I don't want to get into too much of that, you know. It's just wake up, man, because it's messages everywhere. Get out of idolatry. Get out of that stuff. Like, comment, subscribe.